Professor Beltran, for that warm introduction. Trustee Lau, President Lieberman, Provost Stewie, Dean Gore, Dean Reed, faculty, family, friends, and fellow graduates. Today is a day of celebration, reflection, and anticipation. We celebrate what we have accomplished, we reflect on who we have become along the way, and we look ahead to the future with eager anticipation. As graduates today, we come from many different walks of life. We've studied on campus, off campus, or online. We may be receiving different levels of degrees, but no matter how we ended up in this place today, we certainly have one thing in common. We all had a goal, a dream of what we wanted to accomplish, and today we celebrate the achievement of these goals as we graduate. Amidst the rejoicing, however, our thoughts will inevitably drift toward our future, for we are now leaving the safety of what we know and venturing out into the unknown, whether that be in the workplace or in an area of new personal growth. You can feel it, can't you? That fear that starts to creep in, a fear that says, will I be good enough? Will I have the skills necessary to do what I need to do? Fear can at times become overwhelming, and if we let it, it could hinder us from accomplishing our goals. During my pursuit of becoming a teacher, there were moments when fear threatened my future success. In fact, I began my journey right out of high school and completed only 1 year of college before I threw in the towel and gave up. It would be several years before I would face my fears and muster up the courage to begin again. But by this point, I now had new responsibilities, and it wasn't long before I discovered that my new roles as firefighter, military wife, mommy, and full-time student only amplified the fear I had previously known. There were certainly times when I wanted to give up, but by pushing aside discouragement, stepping out in faith, and taking it one day at a time, I, like so many of you, have accomplished my goal and conquered my fear. And friends, our stories don't end here. As we move forward, let us make use of the skills we have learned and the character we have developed along the way to impact our world in a meaningful way. We will keep our hearts fixed on our goal, holding on to our faith. For me, that's my faith in God, surrounding ourselves with the support of family and friends, and go out there and make a difference. Won't you join me, graduates, in this pursuit of courage? The world is waiting for us to be bold and for us to become fearless. Thank you.